Hey, good morning, my dear friends. This is Christy Shell with Zeal Coaching, and this is Coffee with Christy. Today, I was all ready to start talking about planning our year and choosing the feeling that we want and kind of getting you geared up to get ready for our intention workshop that's coming next week, which is kind of a goal setting with a soulful kind of perspective. I will be posting about that later today. But I wanted to take a minute because life is just, again, in chaos. And I more than wanted to really talk to you about how do you get back to calm when there's a lot of things going on. And my coach that I studied with, Martha Beck, she talks about it so well as like an ocean. How can you be at the bottom of the ocean and feeling calm while the hurricane is happening up here? Can you feel calm while all the chaos is happening in and around us, and really thinking about how do you get yourself back to center? How do you re-engage in your day? How do you go forward and not feel that angst and triggering and having it really run your life, okay? So as a country, as a people, as you know, I talk to my friends and family and things like that, we all are already amped up, already, very anxious because of the pandemic and all these kind of things. And then the activities of this week, I think, could potentially really re-trigger people, kind of send people a little bit further down the edge. And I just really wanted to talk about that. So if you're not doing this, I really to turn off the television or your news feeds and things like that, and to sit and think about what you think of this, because we get inundated with all this information, and to really think, what do I think about it? Talk it over with friends, even if it feels angst up and things like that. But the whole idea is to come to some understanding about what you think and feel. Because what happens is we see these things or we experience these things, and we try to go on with our day, and then we're not sure, we're grumpy the whole day, or we're short with people, or we may even blow up at our kids and things like that. And instead of taking a minute and kind of walking yourself through the deeper emotions, the understanding of what's happening, the understanding of how you're thinking and feeling, we don't get to move through the feelings or through the emotions and then get to the other side where now we can kind of calm and find our new back to our center and be that more calm while the hurricane is happening. Getting really clear about how you feel and to feel those feelings. Again, because if we just bottle them up or we just ignore them, they're still in there and they kind of blow up in all different kinds of ways. So making sure that you process your feelings and process your thoughts. If not with people, because I think if you're going to do that, you need to do that with people you feel safe with. But if not with people, then with writing or journaling or whatever, so that you kind of get to work through your thoughts and your feelings on that. As you breathe and you come into this, to come back to your peaceful place, okay? Then after you kind of get all that out, and hopefully you feel some release and some revelation and clarity about how you feel, then I believe it's okay to then move and be distracted and kind of let yourself kind of move through the day. But if you don't spend some time processing, getting through your understanding of that, and then start to then you can move on and distract yourself and do those things in the day, it's very difficult to go into your day with at peace. So the next thing that I really want you to understand is when you process, at the end of the time, you can definitely be frustrated, but to know at your core that you are fine right at this moment, okay? It's when we think that we're not fine, or that we feel powerless, or when we feel, really desperate or hopeless, that kind of thing, that we go into this deeper, darker place. And to really say to yourself, I am really fine. Everything is fine in my little world right now. I am my family, my kids, even if people are unwell or whatever, I am okay right now. Because if you come back to this place of kind of like knowing and your pace of calm, you can act and be in the world with a much more intentional type of way and not be so reactive. Okay, so bringing yourself back to this place of calm. So I just kind of wanted to let you know that I actually have a bonus gift for your year-end review that I was all excited to bring to you today. But I'll offer that next week. But your year-end review, I know we're getting late and we're getting into January, but I really want to let people kind of walk through their own calm and kind of get themselves back to center today. I hope you have a fabulous weekend. I hope you get to work through the things. I would love to hear how you get calm. How do you breathe? How do you go outside? How do you play or laugh with your kids? And finding those things of gratitude that you love and love to cherish, and how that also gets back to calm. So this is Christy Shell. So glad to see you today, and have a fabulous weekend. Thanks. Hi, Marcia.